Shalom Yashala. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, the bonus to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you brothers to the four corners of the earth, teaching His word in truth and sincerity. In today's lesson, I want to go into the word Graven. Okay, and this is just an add-on to the lesson I did. Marks, two major marks. And in that lesson, I went to the definition in Ezekiel 9:4 for the word mark, which in the Hebrew is tawaf, meaning exempt for judgment. And I went into Revelation 13:16 and on the word mark. In the Greek is charagma. And when you go into that word charagma in the Greek, which is mark, you'll find the word graven. Okay, so this is what I want to go into, because this mark of the beast, right, which is the RFID microchip or whatever abbreviation Esau wants to call it, you are going to have that mark graven into you, right, which is small as a grain of rice. And when you just simply go into the word graven, which we're about to do, it's just meaning we have something graven into you, meaning you're getting cut. Okay, when you have that push forth through your skin, whether it's on your right hand or on your forehead or wherever Esau would like to place it, meaning you get it placed under your skin. I mean, it was cut into you and it was graven. Okay, it was implanted. Okay. Now let's read Job 19:24. It says that they were graven with an iron pen and laid in the rock forever. So let's go into that word graven is katasab. It says to dig, cleave, divide, hew, make. And when you go into the word hew means cut as well. It says cut out. I just want to get the points. Be engraved, to be cut. When you go even to the grammar, it says to cut or carve wood, stone, or other material, by implication to hew, split, square, quarry, engrave, cut. Okay, so that's the point I was getting. When you have something graven in you, it's cut. Okay, and there's different definitions of the word graven, but when you go into Revelation 13:16, right, get the word graven. Well, that's also in the definition of the Greek word charagma. Graven, it's meaning to be cut. Okay, because you're going to have to get that mark of the beast implanted in you, which meaning it's going to have to get pushed down through your skin, what it's going to be cutting through your flesh. Okay, and that's just common sense. And that scriptures also say we're not supposed to get no cuttings in our flesh, right? Okay, Leviticus 19:28, it says, "You shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord." So let's go into the word cuttings. It says saret for the Hebrew. It says incision and cut. An incision and cutting. So this is what happens if you get tattoos, right? Cuttings on your flesh. If you get shape ups or whatnot, them are still cuttings. Okay, to your flesh. But ultimately, this cutting of your flesh that I'm speaking on is the mark of the beast. Okay, so if you get this chip, you're getting engraven into you. You're getting it cut into your flesh. Okay, this is the point this is what I'm trying to establish to you. Okay, just showing you and going into the different definitions of it. All right, so let's go into this one. Isaiah 49:16. It says, "Behold, I have graven thee upon the palms of my hands. Thy walls are continually before me." So you go into this one is, in the Hebrew is kakak. It says to be cut out. decree, inscribe, set, engrave, right? To cut in or on, cut upon, engrave, inscribe, to trace, mark out, to engrave. You see? And it's going into engrave. So when you go to engrave something, you hew something, means you're cutting into it. Okay, now let's just do an example of people when they get what are they, I think they're like tombstones, right? They go get them engraved, right? Meaning, and the person that's doing it is engraving whatever they want wrote on that tombstone. For instance, you see in loving memory, right, of the person that's deceased, and their born date and their death date. But the point is that they are engraving something in it, meaning they're cutting into it. Okay, this will be the same thing. All right, so Jeremiah 17:1. It says, "The sin of Judah is written with a pen of iron, and with the point of a diamond it is graven upon the table of their heart, and upon the horns of your altar." Going to the Hebrew word for that is karash. It says to cut in, engrave. To cut in, engrave. Okay? You see? So simply it's, showing you that when you look up to the word, graven, right? It simply means, to be cut. Okay? Let's do one more. Acts 17, verse 29. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. This is the point. The water. Yahweh Shem Yahshua through the Spirit. It says, graven in the Greek is charagma. Right? Acts 17:29. The same charagma that's in Revelation 13 and 16. It says, a stamp and a printed mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand of the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. The mark branded upon horses. Thing carved, sculpture, graven work of idolatrous images. Let's go to the grammar. It says graven and mark. Okay, so when something's graven, it means it's to be cut. And when you get that chip, the mark of the beast, you're going to have to receive. It's going to be a cutting in your flesh. Okay, because it's piercing through your flesh to be stuck and to be planted and placed in a certain position. Wherever they want it to be, for their purpose. To do the buying and selling and the different things that they're trying to push out here on the people. Okay, but the point stands where this word graven all means a cut, to be cut into. Okay, so this also backs up far as the mark of the beast. You have to get this cut in your flesh. Okay.